Hello and welcome everyone, Xolo here with the first channel update of the year. If you don't know who I am, my name is Xolo Q and I am a content creator, streamer, and VTuber. I guess I could also name a bunch of other things if you want to know more about that. I advise you to take a look at the channel trailer I just posted not too long ago, and you'll be caught up to speed before watching this video if you're not familiar with me. That being said, let's get started. I've been busy at work on several projects for a while now and wanted to talk about it so that you guys are up to speed. Let's talk about the content first. First, I want to talk about the future content and the direction of the channel, but before I do that, I just want to thank you all for watching and supporting me throughout my journey. You guys have really given me the courage and willpower to keep posting, and I've gotten a workflow that works well for me now, and I think I can commit to it sustainably. Here's what the content schedule will look like for the rest of January. For January, I will be streaming 3 times a week for 2 hours at a time, usually, on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 5 p.m. PST. The schedule has worked out pretty well for me lately, but there are weeks where I have to do variations for various reasons, but I will try to keep the time around the same time every week of 5 o'clock p.m. PST, so even if it's on a day that is not one of those, you should hopefully be able to watch the stream. You'll also get one stream summary video per stream posted on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 5 o'clock p.m. PST. This is typically when I don't stream, so I figured I might as well put this content there, so if anyone missed the gist of it but doesn't want to watch the entire 2-hour plus live stream, there you go, it's there for you, and I will continue doing that. I will also be including 2 to 6 shorts from the streams posted weekly, and I will also have one monthly channel update video. So this isn't a week thing, but this is like a month thing, so I thought I should add it here. So just to repeat, once a month I'll be doing a channel update video just like this one. Here's what you will not get: the weekly recap. I feel that's a bit redundant. Usually the weekly recap consists of the 3 streams I did in their condensed versions, all posted in one single video. That one single video usually pans out to being anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour long, and I don't think it makes much sense for me to repost the same content I just posted without making any real edits to it. So in order to save time, I'm going to be doing a few other things here to help out. Instead, I will reorganize a 2024 playlist solely for individual stream summaries, in chronological order, by the way. Last year's recaps and summaries will be in a 2023 playlist on its own. Let's talk about the content a little further. So high priority extra content would include, in this case for V Rising, any dev blogs, news, castle decoration, and an early access game review video, to be specific. The reason why is that I want to have a before review and after review of the game, so that once the game is officially launched in the second quarter of 2024, we'll have something as a reference point for where it's kind of gone post patch. I've also wanted to do or continue doing patch notes or patch note reviews for Palia, and if there are any like new announcements or content updates that are not part of the patch notes, I will be doing my best to cover those as well. Next, I'll be going over some of the low priority extra content that I am hoping to put out but is probably not going to come out before other stuff. So an example of this would be for V Rising, any boss guides or farming guides. I don't really feel like it makes sense for me to do further guides right now, just because that's not what seems to get views on my channel as much. And not only that, but it's also something that might change or become obsolete once the game is fully launched. So I don't want to jump the gun now, start doing, boss guides and stuff like that in case they change anything, because I don't want to give information in those videos that's just going to expire later this year. I want these videos to last a long time if I'm going to take the time to do a guide video. So there's that. As far as farming guides and stuff like that, I am currently working on one of them, but I'm going to talk about that later on in this video. Planet Zoo cinematic tours are something else that I think I will be occasionally throwing out. I need to practice more getting the camera angles and getting the visuals to look so good so that you guys can enjoy the views and check out the animals that many of you have named throughout our journey. And yeah, I just want to throw that out there. I do plan on doing some more cinematic tours. I just need to practice more with that camera. And so because it's not quite to the quality that I like or that I would like to put out, I'm going to wait off on that, practice with the camera first, and then I might be doing some more cinematic tours of some of the zoos I've made that I may or may not have played on stream. Palia house tour is another low priority extra content video that I would like to eventually put out. It's going to take me a while to fully design my home in Palia because I am still somewhat new to the game, and it's going to take some time for me to build that up. So in order to avoid causing any issues there, I'm going to wait until I'm done, and then I don't know when I will be done, but whenever that ends up happening, then I'll just do a house tour, or at least that's the plan for my Palia home. I just wanted to clarify some things about my streaming schedule. So for games for January, V Rising is going to be guaranteed streamed weekly. What day of the week it's going to be streamed might be changed up here and there, but I'm going to guarantee that there's going to be at least one weekly stream of V Rising for the rest of January. One game, or actually a couple of games that I would like to rotate back and forth would be Palia and Planet Zoo. I think I'm going to have those two games just kind of as like a side game and not prioritized per se, just because since V Rising is coming out of early access, I want to be positioned so that people know where to watch V Rising content once that happens. I'm sure there's going to be a reawakening of the game and people wanting to come back. And I think that strategically it makes the most sense for me. I could be wrong though, but that is, the logic behind it. For new games, I've been testing out Stardew Valley. Well, not testing, but I've been playing Stardew Valley on stream. So I did that once on stream, and I only logged in one more other time afterward. But Stardew Valley was the new game for this month, and Tastemaker is going to be the next new game for this month. So actually, Tastemaker I'm going to be streaming later this week on Tuesday at 5:00 p.m. PST. Now let's talk about some goals. When I first put down goals, I kind of put them down arbitrarily without any real idea of what to do to get to those goals. So now I've decided, after thinking through it a little bit, I think I've come up with a plan to hopefully increase, the ability for me to reach those goals and also sustain providing content on both this channel and also on my Twitch channel especially. So here we go. Here's the plan for now. Some of these things may change in the future, but this is pretty much finalized as far as what I'm going to do for my goals. And I hope you guys find it very interesting. So for the sub goals, every one sub, so if a person does one sub, right, it gets 10 seconds of sun damage. I take 10 seconds of sun damage if you sub. This will be during V Rising streams, so I'm going to really push that for V Rising streams and stuff like that. The sub goals otherwise won't have those markers, but will just be up and visible. But the actual reward for doing so, or immediate benefit of doing so, is going to be during my V Rising streams. That is the game I'm most comfortable with, and the game where I feel I might be able to deal a bit more shenanigans than usual. So yeah, one sub equals 10 seconds of sun damage. 5 subs, so once we get to the 5 sub goal, I get to kill a prisoner, so that'll be interesting. So I have to sacrifice one prisoner essentially once I reach the 5 subs goal. At 10 subs, I'll have to kill a servant. That's going to be the servant of my choice, and we'll see how that goes. That's going to be very interesting. At 15 subs, I'll have to kill one of my horses, and the only way I can do that is to deprive them of water in the sack, so it's going to be heartbreaking to watch their slow demise, but yeah, that'll be there. And at 20 subs, I'm going to kill my vampire horse. Now that to me is like pushing it, man. It's pushing it. It's like heartbreaking for me because I've had for those of you who already know, I've had Pocahontas as my my vampire horse for quite some time. It's the fastest horse I've been able to find on the server for myself, and luckily, you know, she's done really great. But yeah, at 20 subs, I would kill her. I would release Companion at 20 subs. At 35 subs, I would decorate in rat form with no teleport. So that's going to be a pain in the ass. But I doubt I'll reach 35 subs. But if for some reason I did, there you go. And then at 50 subs, I kill a castle. So one of my castles, I'm just going to pull all the blood out of and just let it rot. So yeah, that'll be the different sub goals. As far as like which ones to choose or whatever, I guess most of it will kind of be at my discretion for now. But if I find a better way to like implement this, then I'll definitely change it up. Now for the bits goals, for every 100 bits, I would, well actually at 100 bits, because think of it as like a continuing goal, not so much as a like a one-time goal thing. So for the next 100 bits, I will decorate in rat form. So I will be decorating in rat form, but I will have access to teleport and stuff like that. At 300 bits, I will decorate in toad form. So that'll be really interesting, especially visually. I hardly ever use that form. At 500 bits, I will decorate in human form. So that's going to be slow as hell. At 700 bits, I'm going to decorate on horseback for no apparent reason other than just cause. And at 1,000+ bits, I will decorate in bat form. And yes, it does mean what you think it means. Even if it's daytime, I will decorate in bat form. So chances are I'm probably going to die in the sun that way. So yeah, that's where the 1,000 bits would go. I just thought these things would be kind of interesting. The difference with the rat form with the 100 bits versus the 35 subs, I think maybe the fact that there's no teleport on the 35 subs, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Whereas like at least with mouse form, like with rat form, you're like really small, but you can still move around. But I just decided to kind of do it by size or by height in a way, or like as far as, you know. I hope that made sense. I know I just like rambled and threw out a bunch of like random words, but I hope that those goals kind of made sense to you guys. Now here's another one that I think needs to be talked about. My YouTube goals. So on YouTube, if I get 300 subscribers, I will post a castle story video, and it'll be episode 1. So every time I reach a subscriber goal, I'm going to have a castle story video, and it'll be a new episode. I'm going to do like this series. It's going to be really interesting, and it's going to take a lot of time to make, but I do think it'll be worth it in the end. As far as my goal set right now, it's at 300 subscribers, but my next goal after that is going to be 500 subscribers. And then from there on, it's just going to be every 1,000, I think. So depending on how things work out, we'll see how, whether or not I need to adjust these goals. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking for now. And I don't have any like super chat goals or anything like that because I do not, or membership goals for YouTube, because I don't currently have access to that. I need 500 subscribers to do that, or to accept those payments and to accept those forms of interaction. So as of right now, I do not get anything from YouTube. And as far as when it comes to AdSense doesn't kick in until the 1,000 subscriber mark. So we have a ways to go, but I think we'll get there eventually. Let's talk about some of the videos I have in progress. So, well, actually, I almost forgot. Let's talk about kick goals real quick. So for kick goals, I would like to get 75 subscribers. Now, 75 subscribers is basically what's needed in order for me to qualify to be able to take subs on Kick. I can't currently do that. The only source of revenue I get currently is actually from Twitch. So I can't really get those sub goals going on Kick yet, but once I reach the 75 follower mark, I should be able to accomplish that and monetize that, and it'll be a little bit easier for me to, keep going on that platform. Keep going on that platform as well. I do not want to leave Kick in the dust. I do enjoy some of the chats and comments I get, especially with you guys over on the Kick side. I'm not forgetting about you. It's just I have nowhere to post this video on Kick, so. It's not going on Kick, it's only going on YouTube because I can't really upload it anywhere, but I'm also not uploading it to Twitch because like no one watches anything I upload on Twitch, so yeah, it's not really worth my time, but I will keep you guys in mind for sure. As far as videos go, videos in progress, I also have as I've been saying for I want to say like 3 months now, I've been working on the V-Rising Seeds guide. It's really taken a lot of time for me to work on, and I kind of have like these bouts of like frustration where like I don't want to work on it because I hit a wall or there's something else that's going on there that I need to fix or go back and correct. But I do plan on putting it out before the full release of the game. So hopefully I have that done and finished with before the full release of the game, so you guys don't have to, wait around for so long. But at the same time, I'm also very busy, so it's hard for me to guarantee that, but that is something that's been on the back burner, but actually in progress. Some other videos I've been working on. I'm working on a new castle build. So that castle build will have a time-lapse video. I've never done a time-lapse video before. What you're watching on the screen right now is part or like kind of a teaser of that video. But it's going to be a longer time-lapse video where you'll actually see like some of the stuff happening over time from like the very beginning all the way up until the final product. And the castle I'm talking about with that is actually the super secret castle that I revealed a while back on my own local save. That's the castle I'm talking about when I'm referring to this. As far as the new castle tour, that is naturally going to come afterward with no commentary, just a showcase. The castle tour is more like a showcase without commentary, so that's what I'm gonna name it probably. For the new castle tour video, there's also going to be a version of it with commentary added on like I normally do, and yeah, that'll be interesting, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Now for upcoming changes, there's some things I want to change about the channel. So there's going to be a thumbnail overhaul. I've gotten some really good feedback on some of the thumbnails and stuff, and there were things that just kind of blew my mind that I didn't even think of or hadn't considered when I made some of them. So I'm just going to go back and make some corrections to the thumbnails. So if you have a hard time finding some of the content that I changed the thumbnail for, just know that it's probably in a playlist somewhere if you can't find it. I'll try my best to organize it so that you guys can still find it easily, and it'll be very accessible. I'm not going to change most titles. I think most titles are going to stay exactly the same though. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the new thumbnails. You'll be seeing them soon. The thumbnails are not too different from the ones I have now. It's just that I have some minor changes and tweaks that I think are going to improve the overall quality of life for you guys when it comes to the consumption of my content, and also for viewers who haven't seen the channel yet. There's also going to be some deleted playlists, notably playlists that maybe don't serve a function, or playlists that don't have the right kind of materials or setup, or maybe if it's a little disjointed, or if it's all over the place. Any playlist that to me doesn't make sense, I'm going to delete them and probably make new ones, rename them, etc. All right, so something else I want to mention is that I started a Ko-fi, or Ko-fi as I like to call it. Though people have told me it's called Ko-fi, I've heard other people call it Ko-fi. I have no idea what the fuck it's called. I'm just going to say Ko-fi. In order to raise funds for membership rewards. Now, I have a strong belief that if I'm going to ask you guys for any kind of support monetarily, I'd have to give something back in return. My goal is to raise about $350. I couldn't wait to say that. To commission artists for the rewards. So here's the plan. There'll be different tiers, and here's what the tiers will entail. So for the $1 a month tier, that'll be tier 1. You get your name listed at the end of every video. So I'll have all the Ko-fi all the people who supported me on Ko-fi are listed here, and then you'll see a list of names, right? Then for the $5 tier, which is the following tier, the next tier up, I'll be tier 2 rewards. You'll get both tier 1 and tier 2 rewards, and the tier 2 rewards will entail a home screen wallpaper or lock screen for your smartphone. So I'll have it available in different sizes because I understand not every smartphone is shaped the same. But yeah, that'll be the $5 reward. You get to download that as part of your membership. For $10 a month rewards, you'll see tier 3. For your tier 3, you'll get both tier 1 and 2 rewards that I mentioned previously. And you'll get a PC wallpaper. So the PC wallpaper is going to be something that I'm probably also going to have in several different sizes just to accommodate you guys, because I don't know what size screens y'all are using. But hopefully I'll be able to, have enough variations in screen wallpaper sizes that it'll just work for anyone. For anyone who gives more than $10 a month, they will receive a tier 4 rewards, and they'll receive tiers 1, 2, and 3 rewards as well. So the tier 4 reward is a personalized thank you video, which will be posted on Ko-fi, aka Coffee, whichever it is. While I want to include some physical items in the future, I can't afford a PO box just yet, so that might be part of another future goal. I would like to eventually send you guys things like pins and buttons and, maybe even merch, for example. Eventually to have a merch store would be kind of cool, but that's not something that I'm currently worried about. So for now, this is kind of like my brainstorming of what I came up with when it came to rewards and things like that. So yeah, there we go. Before I go, here is the schedule for this week. So tomorrow, Monday, the 15th, I will be playing some V-Rising on stream, and this is when I'm going to test out the first of these new sub options, the new sub goals, and see how, that goes, and whether or not people actually participate. I figure it's worth a shot. I'm going to have it out for probably the rest of January whenever I do a V-Rising stream. But yeah, that's cool. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be a 4-hour stream though, which is abnormal. I don't usually do 4-hour streams. You guys know I get kind of tired. So I think what's most likely to happen is I'll do 2 hours of V-Rising, then maybe a ad break in between, and then maybe another 2 hours of V-Rising continued. But yeah, we'll see how it plans out. We'll see how I feel in the moment. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. On Tuesday, I'm going to be playing Tastemaker. Tastemaker is a restaurant simulation game. Well, it's a restaurant management sim, and what I really like about Tastemaker is that it has like I really like the music. Like it has a jazz style to it. It's very calm and relaxing. And I know that for the middle of the week, usually I play something calm and relaxing. Since I'm not playing Planet Zoo this week, this will be the calm and relaxing substitution. And also I'm also not playing Palia this week, so that's something that I just don't have enough time in my schedule for, but you know, that's fine. On Thursday, I'll be doing a collab stream with Vindrash Vistrani over on Twitch, so feel free to tune in and see how that goes. I'm going to be streaming to all 3 platforms like I normally do, but on Twitch, that's where you can find Vin. And yeah, that's going to be super exciting. And I'm sure some of you know who they are as well. So it's going to be a blast. We're going to be playing FF14, so Final Fantasy 14 together, and we'll be unlocking the 24-man dungeons for Endwalker. So that's going to be interesting. And I really hope that you guys, you know, stop by to say hello and also check out stuff. I know I've played FF14 on this channel before, but I don't usually focus on the game. But yeah, I feel like this will be a good opportunity for us to play together and just kind of, you know, have some fun times. But yeah, I hope to see you all there for the streams this week. I'm trying my best to put everything out as fast as I can and as efficiently as I can. Something else I want to quickly mention is that I deleted my Instagram. I don't know if you guys know that or if I've said it to everyone, but yes, I've deleted my Instagram. I hate that place and I'm done with it for now. So I'm done with it for now, but you know, maybe in the future, but I doubt it. We'll see. But right now I'm just deleted Instagram. Okay, so some other social media things I want to mention is that if you haven't already, please give me a follow over on the Twitter side. I have a Twitter account. I'm pretty active on Twitter. I try my best to kind of stay up to date on stuff, especially when it comes to things like V-Rising, Planet Zoo, stuff like that, content. I try to keep an eye out for that, and any updates that you guys might be interested in. I also have a TikTok account, which I've been uploading a lot of my YouTube shorts to, so if you guys want to check it out there, or if you primarily use TikTok, feel free to follow me there on that platform. Whatever the reason, you know, just to follow helps a lot. But yeah, so I think that's the end of this video. I want to thank you all for staying to the end if you're still here, and even if you're not, it's understandable. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the footage of me decorating here. And yeah, this is just a taste of what's to come for the new year. All these changes are going to take some time to implement, but I will do my best and see if you guys like it. So yeah, if you have any questions, concerns, or anything that you want to you know, bring back or let me know of, so for example, if you have any feedback or suggestions, please leave them down in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please leave a like, share, and subscribe. If you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, or if you have subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed, because you know, things be weird out there on the YouTube side. But yeah, thank you again. I hope you'll have a wonderful day. Take care. As always, Xolo out.